Damn, it's windy. I'm in an area that I haven't been to for probably around 6 months. Looking for video games still. Haven't found a single one I'd warrant picking up, but I'm going somewhere where I always get something, so we'll see. Remember this particular store? I do. I remember finding something in here every time I went in, so let's go.
Literally when you're logging in. Oh, you know, I've got to go there and tell everyone to log out. Tell them not going to happen. I mean, that's what I'm getting told I have to do.
And we bought it on the chain.
Well, no, we run out of the, it's not the tracker for the, workshop.
It's heat, so, so we need it on there, so the workshop now will go with it, so we have
Where I've got the workshop one.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, now where the workshop one is, above that is the normal sale business
Alright, just before I do anything else, I better show you this stuff. I can only show you one thing. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, 12 bucks. An easy trade-in. To EB Games. Just for anyone who'd like an update, that copy of Black Ops 2 that I bought for $12 cleaned up very nicely. As you can see, there is no visible sticker residue anywhere on the case. And it feels just like a case should. I did a good job, and I'm going to take this to EB Games and see how much I get for it. I'll tell you there. Also, for anyone who is interested, I also bought at a different Cash Converters locations Battlefield 3 for $9. You see Battlefield 3 there, good old focus. And I did mess it up a little bit when I was cleaning it, but otherwise it is fine. I honestly bought this for myself, but after playing it a little bit, it is not really my thing. I'm going to trade it in with Black Ops 2 and see what I get for them collectively. See you then. Of sports games. Still 25% off though, so I don't know. Maybe I'll grab some. Look around. Playing Ghostbusters. Definitely picking up a couple of labyrinths. Nice. Alright, I'll continue to look around, care if I find anything. I've got to film it, but I'm getting these. There's some good games in there too. I'll show you them in the actual pickup video, but I'll continue to look around. Ooh, videos. Any fans of Toy Story watch the show? That is kick-ass. I want a trampoline. Damn. I don't even know what that is, but $10 per box. Ow. They just have a huge thing of trampoline springs. And nuts and bolts. There are so many birds over there. Well, we are right next to the dump, so there would be. Now we get to random stuff. Including, in the shot, a bin full of televisions. That is cool. Not even this place wants the old CRTs. I gotta say though, a lot of these are probably better than mine. I've been sitting in this spot for probably 20 minutes thinking of what to say. I have no idea. Hi, I guess. Seeker of my house bids you welcome. And just before we get into this, I have very little motivation to film this video, so I might sound cheerful, I might not. Just putting it out there. And as far as editing, future Anthony, if you want to edit this video, thank you. You're a good friend. If you don't, whatever. Just upload it. And, pick up video. If I am going to put in any video game hunting footage, you've probably already seen it. I need to get better at that too. I need to make it a bit more focused, so I'm tired, very tired. I have been doing a lot of school assignments, have not been going out much at all. When I have been going out, it's to go for a walk or something. I've been playing a lot of games, and I tried to play a game called Cry of Fear, but my computer crashed while playing it, so I just deleted it. Not much else, I guess. I pre-ordered a game called Dragon's Crown. It released on the PlayStation Network, and I had a look at it and thought it looked pretty cool, but I thought $30, or it might have been $25, was a very steep price for a downloadable title, so I looked it up on the EB Games website and found out, hey, it's coming out for both the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, and to me, it sounds like the perfect game for the PlayStation Vita. Side-scrolling, boobs, He-Man, what could go wrong? On eBay, I also bought... what did I buy? Ooh, I'll probably play stuff for it over here, but I bought a Famicom clone, and it has not arrived yet, but I am also bidding on a Dragon Ball Z game for the Famicom. Not because I really like Dragon Ball Z games, but just because it's super cheap, and if I win it, it'll be one for 9 cents. Plus $5 shipping, so that, I also ordered Breath of Fire 3. Breath of Fire 3? Yeah, Breath of Fire 3 for the PSP, which is one that I used to have in my PlayStation 1 collection, but I traded it away to a man named Alan. Good guy, I hope he comes back to YouTube someday. He was a young guy, he was only 12 or 13, I think. But, you know, maybe a couple years, he can come back. Cool guy, Alan is. Cool guy. I'll put the link to the channel description. I should really show some of these games I've picked up, shouldn't I? Not a huge amount. Just kind of normal for what I've been doing lately, which is not going out very much. When I do go out, it's just to take a walk, or if I'm going out to buy something, I'll just go to a few thrift stores or a cash converters. I'm trying to save my money at the moment. It's bill time, and I have to pay the electricity bill, which was, it broke the $200 mark, so, yeah. Why am I telling you guys? You don't care. Alright, firstly, I got the stuff in here, and over the last 2 weeks, in fact, all the stuff has been picked up over a 1 week period from last Thursday to this Thursday, which is today, the day I'm filming it. And this is just stuff I picked up today. I went to a cash converters and bought the first PlayStation 1 game that I have bought probably in a month, so it's not that I haven't been finding them, it's just I have had no motivation to pick them up, because when I pick up a PlayStation 1 game, it's usually one that I want to play. And now that I'm going for the full set, well, I don't want to play them all, but I still have to pick them all up, you know? And this one was $3, and unfortunately it came in a rental case. So the manual has laminated covers, and the disc has stickers on the place where if I tried to rip them off, I'd tear clear into the data label, I'm sure. And if I didn't, it would still be very messy. So the best I can do is take the cover that came with it and the back cover from the original game, and where are they? Not in there. We do all of the stupid crap that I just did, and my motivation is back, and we have a nice complete copy of Gauntlet Legends. Except the back is upside down. Oh well. Good enough for me, mate. I'll put that in the collection any day of the week. And Gauntlet Legends, heard good things. Heard good things. Never played it myself. But this was released for everything. It was released for PlayStation, Dreamcast, and Nintendo 64. It might have been released for the PlayStation 2 as well. Let me check the year. 2000, this was probably released for the PlayStation 2 as well, so I will gladly put that in my collection. That took me damn near 5 minutes. I had to look for my replacement cases, which I didn't realize was in one of the boxes strewn around my room. There's not a lot of boxes strewn around my room, but there's enough to confuse the crap out of me, which means I get easily confused. But anybody have any recommendations as to what I should do with this rental box? I don't know. If anybody wants it, I'll send it to you. Otherwise, it's kindling. Yeah. Kick it across the room. Next. Also from Cash Converters, and their price on newer gen stuff has just been completely random. I've seen Wii games there that are $49. I've seen Wii games there that are $5. Obviously the $49 ones are shit like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which I would never pay $50 for a Nintendo Wii game. I would never pay $50 for a video game that I wasn't going to extensively play. But for $5, I will definitely grab House of the Dead Overkill for the Nintendo Wii. I popped this in for like 10 minutes. It is epic. If you've ever seen the movie Grindhouse, it's a lot like that, just in video game form with zombies. And it's a lot like a lot of Grindhouse cinema that I've seen. So stuff like Death Race 2000, shit like that. Nice and complete, which I was surprised for $5 that the disc was in really good shape. I won't show you because it won't come up on camera. No camera in the world can properly film a disc, I swear, unless it's one of those ones that are made to film deep cracks. You can't do it. Where am I going to put this? In my Wii game collection. And I'm totally collecting Wii games that are ones that I feel are mandatory to own. So, right now I have Sam & Max Season 1, Gunblade and LA Machine Guns, Wii Sports, Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles, Mad World, Obscure 2, and House of the Dead Overkill. The rest of them I have been slowly getting rid of. Because, you know, I don't really want them if I'm not going to play them. The Wii isn't something I care about that much, so... Sorry, Nintendo, you don't interest me again. Unless it's for Pokemon, so... I was in a thrift store, and for 50 cents I picked up this little song and dance. And I do mean song. Yeah, he sings, kind of. Look at him doing that little wink, isn't he adorable? This is cool. It even has the official Pokemon thing on it, but... yeah, just a little Pikachu figure. I thought it looked cool. And you can go... here. Next to the Incredible Hulk. Because why not? What else did I get? An eBay listing. This was supposed to be 5 cents, but I ended up paying $5 for it. I meant it was at 5 cents, and I meant to put in a bid of 10 cents, but I accidentally typed 10 instead of 0.10, so for $5 instead of 10 cents, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS Wheelie Breakers. I'll take it to EB Games. They will actually give me quite a bit more than $5 for it. And it said it was supposed to come with cards. It did not. They probably would have been crappy cards anyway that no one would ever use in the game. And from what I understand, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS takes the original concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is absolutely absurd, which is people in high school battling to become card game champions, and puts it on a racetrack. So, I played it. It's downright absurd. It is very hectic, very strange. So, if you're looking for something strange and stupid, maybe this is your thing, but it's not mine. And I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah. It's nice and complete. Probably already showed you that. But, whatever. Not much more I can say about that game. And that is going in the sell pile. And then, from a Cash Converters in Mount Gravatt, which you know the Cash Converters in Mount Gravatt, remember that place? The place I used to go to all the time when I was in high school. I used to go there once a week with all my friends, film the results, and everybody laughed. Have not been there in damn near 3 months. Probably 6. In fact, yeah, it'd be 6. And... people talking. Firstly, for a measly $2, and it's a kid's game, but whatever. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie! I actually saw the SpongeBob SquarePants movie when it came out. It was in 2004, I remember, and when I walked into the cinema, it was already 10 minutes into the movie, and I walked into SpongeBob eating ice cream and getting drunk off of it, so... Even in my early years, intoxication was a big figure. But I remember it being a good movie, actually. I have it on DVD, and I used to watch it all the time. I haven't recently, but, you know, it's actually pretty fun. You know, just lower your expectations. Become an idiot and watch it. And then for $3 each, I bought Ben-Hur, and this is not what you think it is. It is entirely based on the chariot racing scene from Ben-Hur, and not the awesome story which is Ben-Hur. Oh well. And there's another chariot game for the PlayStation 2 that I can't remember the name of, but it has a really cool name, and it's actually really bad. Oh well. It was only $3 though, but if you see there, that $12 symbol, I know that writing very well. That is from Bookfest, so some idiot bought it for $12 and took it to EB Games and probably got $1 for it, so suck it. Nah, I feel sorry for you, sir. You got ripped off with a $12 price tag in 2012 for a PlayStation 2 game. And the other one, which $12 wouldn't have been a bad price for, but I only paid $3. Colosseum Road to Victory. And this had... no, Road to Freedom, damn it. This had a bunch of stickers on it. And I took off most of them, except for the original price tag, which I always keep, and I'll take off that sticker later. I played this game, or Shadows of Rome. I do not remember. But there was one game I played ages and ages ago for the PlayStation 2, and I remember really liking it, and it was based on Rome and stuff like that. Rome, what's it called? Gladiators. It was based on Gladiators. And I remember thinking that it was the greatest game ever, so it's made by Koei, who make the Dynasty Warriors games, which I don't personally enjoy myself because I find them extremely, extremely monotonous, but if you like them, cool. Maybe you're seeing something that I'm missing, but Colosseum Road to Freedom. And that was it for that bag. I won't show you what's in that package because it's nerdy stuff. It's, wire clamps. So that, you know, for conducting electricity through potatoes. I find that fun. Ooh. This was a damn good lot. Firstly, just out of nowhere, from my good friends Pennywise, for $2.95 minus 20% off Stuntman Ignition. It's complete, good condition. I might play it, I might not. I don't know. It looks decent. I've heard the Stuntman games are pretty good, so... Also from Pennywise. No, wait. These were... Were these 20% off? Yes, they were. Also for 20% off, $4.95 minus 20% off, Merlin for the Game Boy Color. Let's see if I can take off that sticker without destroying the game. Taking all bets. Will Anthony be able to take off this sticker without destroying the label? Taking all bets. I see $3 against him. I see 20 cents towards him. You're a stupid man. Oh, he's getting it off. The 20-cent man might get it. He might get it. Oh, he's ripping it a little. He's ripping it a little. Oh. He ripped it on the top. Ah, well. He did well. He tried. But, not a bad game. And for $5 minus 20% off, still not bad. Let's see how well I do on this one. Old takers, 20-cent guy, you want to get back in? Nah, he learned his lesson. Oh, 20-cent man, you should have taken the bet. You would have got a cool buck. Tournament, top ranking tennis. And that's just filler. But I was able to use them to test out something else I bought. a Game Boy Advance SP, which I bought from a tip shop. You might have seen it in the footage, actually. Because if I do have footage, I'll have it of that. And $10, I think it was actually 7 because I bundled it with some other stuff. And E-Power's on. It's got a dead pixel, but whatever. And it's ghosting pretty bad, so whatever, man. They go for like $50 in Australia, so I don't care. There could have been 1 pixel working, and for $10 I would have been happy. And speaking of happy, or almost happy, there were Nintendo 64 games there for $8 each, which is usually a lot more than I want to pay for them. And usually I am a man of very high self-control when it comes to money. I rarely spend excess money on things, but, well, not excess, more than I have to on things, but I got to talk her down to $35 total with the Game Boy Advance, which made these $7 each. So we have, and all but one of these worked, which is what I was really afraid of because they are dirty as pigs. Diddy Kong Racing, dirty as a pig in mud. But it works. The only one I bought to sell, and not actually sell, just trade in. So it might give me a little bit of my money back, it honestly depends. So Mario Kart 64. Unless someone actually wants this. It's the Australian version, so if somebody wants this, let me know. It'll probably be up for trade. Not getting rid of that one for free, unfortunately. One that worked, but I found out I need the expansion pack for, which really rifled me up. I looked up expansion pack on eBay. Silly prices. Prices I would never pay. Which means, unless I find one for like $1 or something, I will never be able to play Donkey Kong 64. This one wasn't too bad, but, you know, still kind of dirty. And the only one that didn't work, which was the only one that I wanted to work, I've been looking for this game for ages. I have never found it under the $40 mark, because I've only ever seen it in Game Traders, and that is what they sell it for. Even though they have multiple copies, and they will not go down in price no matter how much I beg. Perfect Dark. Didn't work. Really annoyed with that one, which is weird, because this was the cleanest one. But if you can see the pin connectors, I'll get something to help you see them. You won't be able to see them. If you could see the pin connectors, you would see how messed they are, and that is after me tinkering with them. So, I don't know, 3 out of 4 of them worked, and I got a Game Boy Advance SP, which, for $35 isn't bad, I guess, but, could have been better, you know, whatever. And then finally, I came across some DVDs. Beautiful, beautiful DVDs. That's not right. I got these 4 DVDs for a total of $10, and I'll show you the worst to best. Three Stooges Volume 2. It says $3, but I got it for $1. WWE Armageddon 2006, which had the Inferno match between Kane and MVP, where it set his fucking back on fire. Cause Stone Cold Said So, a documentary, I guess, on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the reason I bought the lot, this pretty much just released in Australia, so for $7, Family Guy Season 11. I've watched 1 disc so far, and Road to Christmas is a great episode. If for nothing else, then for Christmas Time Is Killing Us, which is a great, great song. And it came with all of them, and they're all in great nick. Though something that annoyed me, these do not have audio commentary on them. Usually when I buy a TV show, I like to have audio commentary just, you know, while I'm doing school assignments, I can listen to those and just kind of zone out and do stuff, so, yeah. Did I get anything else? No. I guess I better recap on what I did buy. Stuff. What else can I talk about? I feel like wasting your time while I put my legs up.